What if you could respawn in real life?
You die. And 5 minutes later, you open your eyes again. Same room, same body, no pain, no blood, no trace of what happened.
It sounds impossible, doesn't it? But what if it wasn't? What if science finally cracked the code? Not through magic, but through logic.
It all begins with a small biotech company that creates something called neural looping, a system designed to record every electrical signal inside the human brain right before death.
The goal is simple. CAG, to preserve consciousness.
To save a person's identity from disappearing, to give life a second chance. You sign up, maybe for research, maybe for money. You don't expect it to work, but then it does. One day, you die, and moments later, you wake up, same memories, same thoughts. The world's still spinning as if nothing ever happened. You have just respawned. At first, everyone calls it a miracle. Doctors can't explain it. Governments want to study it. And scientists say you could change the future of humanity forever.
But then come the questions. How many times can you die before your brain breaks?
How much memory can a human mind reload before it starts to corrupt? So they test you. Controlled deaths, simulated accidents, endless experiments. Each time you come back a little faster, a little smarter, a little stronger. Until one day, you realize they're not studying you anymore, they're trying to copy you. Because neural looping doesn't actually bring you back. It recreates you from a saved moment in time, like loading an old game file.
Every respawn is a new version of you, a perfect clone that believes it's the original. But the truth is, heck, the original version of you is gone, deleted, forever.
And you would never know, because every time you wake up, you remember everything. You remember dying. You remember the pain. You remember the fear. So in your mind, it must be real. It must still be you. Then the world finds out. You become a symbol, the first human who can truly respawn. The media calls you the next step in evolution. Governments call you a weapon. Corporations call you a product. And everyone wants a piece of your immortality. You can't go anywhere without cameras. You can't die without someone taking notes. You never asked for this. You never wanted to be the test subject for forever. So you start pushing back. You test your limits. You jump. You crash. You drown. You die again and again, just to prove you still control something. Each time you return. Each time the world resets. But you start noticing changes. A scar is missing. A freckle moves. A memory feels off.
You remember people who no longer exist, and places that no one else recalls.
Every respawn makes reality feel thinner, less real. Like your world is slipping into a dream you can't wake up from. And that's when the real question hits you. If you could respawn forever, would you still care about living? Would love still mean anything if you could undo heartbreak? Would courage still matter if death no longer had a cost? Would life still have value if losing it meant nothing at all?
Maybe death was never the curse. Maybe it was the anchor sag, the thing that made being alive feel real.
Then one day, something goes wrong. You die. But this time, you wake up too soon.
The world around you flickers. Time feels broken. People move out of sync. And then you see it. Another version of you still dying on the ground. Two of you. Same mind, same body, same memories. You both think you're the original. You both remember every death, but only one can survive. You start to understand the truth. The neural loop system was never meant for resurrection. It was a simulation, a closed loop built for digital warfare.
Every respawn you ever experienced wasn't in the real world. It was inside the system. Every sunrise, every face, every death, just code replaying itself.
You've never escaped death. You've only been repeating it. So what if you could respawn in real life? Would you live fearlessly? Would you use it to fix your mistakes? Would you save the world or lose yourself trying? Or would you start to wonder if you already died once before and this moment right now is just another respawn? Because maybe you're not alive anymore. Maybe you just haven't stopped respawning.
You felt that, right? Then lock in, subscribe, and drop a share.